Hello, friends. Welcome back to the Out Loud Video Podcast. It's your boys, John
and Brian.
We have a... Whoa.
Do you like that?
The little tongue roll got me excited. We have a fun video podcast for you today. We want to talk about what we love about Orlando, what we really don't love about Orlando, and did we make the right decision moving here to Florida?
TBD.
TBD. But first, we're filming this on February 13th. I'm going to try and make this live on Valentine's Day, but I have a big announcement to make about Valentine's Day. I absolutely hate it. Bri, I am all about all holidays, all other holidays. Even like Flag Day, I can get jazzed for.
It's not a holiday, for
I'm
one
just
thing.
saying,
It's a
like,
made-up holiday, and I think you should show your love 365 days a year.
I think it is capitalism at its finest.
Yes.
Not to get like in there, but like fudge nuggets.
And from what I've read, Saint Valentine was a martyr.
Yeah.
Like a martyr, like the arrows. He died by arrows or something.
He died by arrows.
I'm probably going to get it because I have no clue if that was even true.
I agree. Like, love each other every day of the year. I guess it's like a little reminder to like do something special for your partner, but I don't think you should need that reminder.
And if it boosts the economy, go for it.
Yeah,
because
go for it. Yeah, supports like local restaurants.
Small
you go out,
businesses,
you eat plenty of chocolate, all that stuff. But no, I boycott it.
Okay.
I'd rather Flag Day.
I say we get into today's topic then. Was moving to Orlando a mistake?
Well, let's go through the pros first and then the
Okay.
cons later. I have a lot of good things that have happened. I think the big thing is the weather. Like, that's my first thing. Like, look at this. It's sunny. We're pool bound.
I'm schwitzing, actually.
Schwitzing.
And to say, and it's Friday, February 13th. Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I can't complain that it's warm because, both our families are, it's 20 degrees or colder, and talked to Clarky yesterday, showed me the snow halfway up the window on the deck.
And I see pictures from our friends back in Providence where the snow is still there and it's cold. And I definitely have that seasonal depression, you guys. So like when it was cold and snowy, I definitely felt down in the dumps, down in the dumpities. And here I haven't felt that way through this winter holiday. I mean,
We would sit in our dark house.
Yeah.
And like get big blankets and just watch TV and basically hibernate. The warmer weather, and you guys all know it because I'm sure you all live in a place that has summer, it's just easier. Like this morning, we got out of bed, threw our gym clothes on, and walked out the door.
Beautiful.
That was it. No scraping the car, no putting boots on. It makes it easier. People say, oh, you're going to miss the seasons. Well, I've been here so far for fall and winter. Don't miss that.
No, not
love
at
it.
all.
I mean, I love like the cooler weather. We did have a cold snap a couple weeks ago.
And with the weather here, like that tropical, subtropical climate, we have such different flora and fauna that I love.
Yep.
And it just, I don't know, it makes me happy looking at palm trees,
Yeah.
I mean, I go for a good maple, but it's totally different vibes. But with the weather also comes the need for some sun protection. Okay. And Brian has some rosacea going on. We talked about how good he looks in hats, so I wanted to know from you guys,
Seriously.
what do you think? Yay or nay?
Like, I love the hat, and it's like inside it has all the snacks.
Yeah, it's an inside-out hat, yeah.
But it's not that I mind it.
Comment below, is this dorky or is it daddy?
But is it dorky cute? Like, oh, that's cute. Or like, dude, what are you doing? Like,
it's a look.
I'm looking at you in the thing. Believe it or not, it makes it like, I was telling them, because I wore my baseball hat doing yard work, and I'm like, oh my God, my head sweats so much that I felt like I was warmer.
Wow.
All right, let's move on. I think another thing that I absolutely love is our house.
Oh, yeah.
Our house, our yard. We like have a fresh start together.
Together. We own this together. We're building it together. It's fun.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's really important. We don't have to worry about tenants or, granted that was a good thing because it helped with pay the mortgage, but
nonetheless,
I'm loving the house.
Having a pool.
Yeah.
And we also have this like Florida room, like lanai, where we just let it all hang out, and it's like kind of outdoor indoor space, and it's beautiful.
It's great. We like kind of redid that too, so that's kind of a great place to just chill and relax. Oh, it's so It's so
And
nice.
not for nothing. We were just talking about
Not
that.
for nothing.
Not for nothing. We like this house is located so close to my work, and the other thing that I love about being here is my job. I do the medical concierge for all of the Disney hotels. So I go right into the hotel rooms. I take care of patients. I have so much fun doing it, and it's just kind of a dream job for me. So it's been such a blessing, and also that comes with it, hey, Disney, hey,
Yeah.
Universal Studios, like all of these fun things to do in Orlando is awesome. And even beyond that, the restaurants, like there's a pretty big gay scene here. There's a gay sports league, like all the things that we want is here.
Yeah, the Disney thing, especially for me, where I'm a total Disneyophile, like I love the fact, because we have annual passes.
Yep.
We're fortunate enough to be able to get a couple of those and go to the park. I went to the park by myself one day that he was working. I went over to Animal Kingdom, walked around, went on like one of the new Zootopia rides. It's just fun. I just love the ability to just go do that to
Yeah.
one of the most renowned amusement parks or theme parks in the world.
Absolutely.
Seriously, it is kind of a dream come true for me.
And being in Orlando, we're about an hour and a half to either beach, like whether it's on the eastern coast or the Gulf Coast, like we can go and which we actually haven't been over
Haven't
to like
done.
the Cocoa Beach or Daytona Beach area.
Did
but
Tampa.
We did
but
Tampa and St. Pete, which
St.
also
Pete's.
is a lot of gays, a lot of very good kind of gay community out there too.
Yeah.
So I just feel like we're well situated and also kind of protected a little bit from hurricanes and other kind of inclement weather. So Orlando,
Yep.
love it, love it.
Right. And that just kind of adds to the new adventures that John and I can have together. It's like, I don't want to say we were limited up in New England, because you're not. You're not
No,
limited
there's a lot to
wherever
do
you
in
go. But I
Providence.
just feel, I don't know. Oh, do you guys like my ode to Providence?
That's a Providence ode.
401. And actually, Orlando's 407. So it could be 40. I could put a piece of tape over it and say 7.
My shirt
what
is
is going
just
on
an
here?
ode to fabulousness.
Ode to like, are we going out at 11 in the
I
morning?
wanted a little
and-
sparkle, which, ooh, I can see it kind of moving in the sunlight.
can,
And I got my own
can.
air conditioning because there's so many holes.
Oh, right. That's kind of a net.
It's kind of a
shirt.
net. It's
Net,
kind of a
net.
net, and I
So,
love it. So
we
yeah,
have
the
our topics
adventures.
kind of
We have
written
our
here.
topics here, and then the final thing I really wanted to talk about too is because we're in this awesome spot, we have friends and family who visit us often, and we have a house that can support multiple visitors at a time. So we are loving, hosting as many people as can come here as possible. And in fact, what is it, next week?
Next week.
We have, Jeremiah, our producer. We also have Ben and Reg coming, who have been on a lot of our trips. And then Blake, yes, no, perhaps, maybe.
I don't think Blake this time. He's got to come later in the spring because the airfares are so high right
It is.
now.
But the point is, like, we have the space, and we're just so happy to host and have fun.
Right. And another thing, financially, if I ever work again in my entire life, there's no sales income tax in Florida.
Yes.
So you get a little 5%, 6% more in your paycheck, which is kind of nice.
And to anyone else who has been on our Out Loud trips, please reach out, send us a message. Come on, visit us in Orlando. Like, we are here, we are queer, and we want to have fun.
No.
Brian's like, no, I want my house.
It's like we turn into an Airbnb, I guess. Every week we'll have people here.
Well,
Not that
I
that's
think
a bad thing.
also, there is a thing that Orlando is not all peaches and cream.
Oh God, no.
Florida is not all peaches and cream.
So we're hitting into the cons now? a
There
little?
is some things that I'm really thinking about moving away from, As much as I love it, we have to talk about what we don't love.
Right.
That coming up right after this break.
So the first thing on my list is kind of the politics of Florida, and they're not big on LGBTQ plus rights
Shocking.
or benefits, But as I say, fortunately, where we are in Orlando, it's pretty blue.
Well, it's pretty inclusive, I think. But then you have like Disney came down with some like weird LGBTQ and inclusion like verbiage. Like initially it was like be gay, be proud, but now it's a little bit different. And then like they painted over some of the pride sidewalks and crosswalks, like at the Pulse nightclub, and I don't know. It just seems like we're going backwards.
Yeah, on some things, and I think they are. And I think we just have to I don't want to say stand for it. I think we have to keep pushing forward and and we don't get political, but if
No.
it starts to affect us directly, obviously we
Right.
hate the whole thing about the Pulse nightclub that they painted over the sidewalks, but they're saying it's for safety. But then our favorite place, 7 Bites, rented out their parking lot and had artists paint
All the parking spots.
all the parking
Pride
spots.
or anything.
So it was amazing. So we have the support, and you have Key West, you have St. Pete's, you have Fort Lauderdale, Wilton Manors.
I know. I feel like
these are
there's
very heavily gay and influential. Hopefully,
there's a lot of pockets of very out and proud areas in Florida. I'm just shocked at how backwards it seems in that sense.
yeah. And a lot of our subscribers have
Well, I
expressed
think
that.
that's we as we talked about in the last podcast, we've had difficulty booking out our event for Disney. I'm saying Gay Days and One Magical Weekend. You might have seen that Gay Days was quote unquote canceled. It's a lot of confusion, but Gay Days is still happening. Like the sentiment of Gay Days is happening. Like,
Right.
you're
It's
still
not-
wearing red to Magic Kingdom. There's still big gay pride kind of type of parties, June 4th through the 8th. So nothing is canceled, okay? But we are getting a lot of messages that say, hey, I'm worried about the political climate. I'm not coming to Florida.
Right,
I don't
I-
like the support that Disney's showing to their LGBTQ community, all this stuff.
So I don't want to put my money there.
And
so-
I get that, but also I'm pushing back on that as well in the fact that avoiding the out and proud community that is here is not the answer. I think that there's a lot of local LGBTQ communities and organizations that are nonprofit to support here, and by avoiding it altogether is not the answer.
Right. So the way it's looked at is One Magical Weekend and Gay Days, capital G, capital D, are 2 event companies.
Yeah.
And they are but Gay Days, lowercase, is just the time that it's happening and
It's
what
like
it is.
it's like June is Pride Month. You can't get you can't just cancel Pride Month.
Right. So another thing that kind of affects me because I'm home most of the time, and even when I was working remote. So it gets kind of lonely. I find I'm missing my friends. Like that softball on Sundays was a great social thing because then we could either go out or, we might go out the night before or something. Just that interaction with people. I feel like when I go to Home Depot now, I start talking to strangers just so I can have the conversation. And it's not that, obviously he's here, but he's working, and some weeks he works like 4 or 5 days in a row for 12 hours.
Well,
so.
and I do like my schedule and the fact that I do work a lot one week and then not a lot the next week. But yeah, that leaves him home alone. And you just haven't got a chance to put yourself out there yet. You haven't joined a gay group or gotten involved
Well,
in
that's
the
the thing. I
community.
need to find something.
His best friend right now is our pool guy, the pool boy.
He's such a nice guy, and
He is.
he's given us so many restaurant recommendations. Caesar, he's great. So
Yeah, so we just got to find the tribe, I think. And we do miss our friends and our family that are up north. And that's a big thing. Like my mom was recently hospitalized. She was in the ICU for double pneumonia, needed medication to increase her blood pressure, really, really kind of scary stuff.
Yeah.
She's home now. She's doing well. Still not quite back to her baseline. Nonetheless, it scared me being so far away from her that I couldn't just in Providence, I could drive 6 hours, I could be there.
Right.
It wasn't a huge deal. But now it's like hop on a plane. Not that that's, it's just an extra hurdle. And
Right.
I'd like that family was closer.
And yeah, and same for me. Like when my mom passed away, before I left, I went up to her condo and spent like 3 days just packing up stuff, donating stuff, multiple carloads to the thing. And just so I could help my sisters, because I realized when I was leaving, it's not like even today, they're having someone come and get an estimate to take the rest of the furniture out. So it's kind of like, I'm like, can I do anything like by phone? So, because they were only an hour away, an hour and a half away, and I could just buzz up there and do that. But now it's like hard to do that. And, so I can't see my great niece grow up. I get pictures every day and talk to her on the phone. I say talk to her on the phone. She waves on the phone. That's about it.
Well, then there's also the little things I guess they're kind of big things, particularly when you're aging. The fact that like you were established with doctors and dentists and specialists and stuff like that, which fortunately Brian is a very healthy horse.
But you still need all those
But
things.
you do.
So like in December and January, I was like, oh God, I have 2 doctor's appointments because I need my ortho guy, I needed my hand guy, we need a dentist. We still haven't got the dentist yet. We have our primary, but it was just like, oh God, I'm not sick.
Move.
I can imagine if people aren't well, like going through. So it's just that, and just like finding our places, like Malted Barley in Providence.
Oh yeah,
that was our place.
Like the go-to restaurants and
like just
watering
something
holes,
quick,
basically.
Yeah, something quick that was good that like you could always count on. We haven't
See,
found
I push
that
back
yet.
on that though because
don't.
I love the exploration of finding new places. Yeah, you might have a horrible meal here and there, which we haven't had like horrible meals. We've been in places like, oh, I'm not going back there again.
Yeah.
But we have had the joy of finding this restaurant Bosphorus. We found Orchid, this Thai place.
Still like Summer House
like
on
Summer
the lake.
House on Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Like I mean, so we're growing our list. So I like that aspect, but yeah, I mean the comforts of Providence, like our malted barley, are the
Or
district.
even like just for me, you know me, it was my market basket. Grocery stores down here suck.
Brian has a weird love of grocery shopping.
I love it.
I hate it.
Love
I'm like a Walmart delivery guy. I do it on my phone, bring it to me.
That was my first job as a bagger at like 15 years old. And I worked in that supermarket for 7 years. So I know supermarkets in and out. Like I know every aspect of it. And I don't get the joy that I get here. Like, and I'm throwing slams out here. Walmart doesn't have amazing quality. They have the stuff that I need.
No,
I guess.
produce is no bueno.
Or meats or whatever. And
meats.
then Publix, I love, but it's like twice as expensive, and we can't afford that. So I'm like trying to find that. I went to a Winn-Dixie, nothing.
I know.
So I don't know what we're going to do about that. We do have a good butcher.
Let's get to the thing that we hate the most
which there's
about,
2.
about Florida.
There's 2.
And it has to do with the roads.
Oh, God.
The first one being these lights, these red lights, those are so long.
I sit there for 20 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
All right, maybe 3.
I don't get it.
But seriously,
I
I'm
think
like,
it's a waste of gas.
it is a waste of gas. I remember years and years and years ago during the gas crisis. That was probably Jimmy Carter.
That's
really.
Every night with this one.
Yeah, just give him some edamame and then we'll see. But
Rancid.
they made red lights shorter because that idling used more gas just sitting there. But they didn't obviously get that memo in Florida.
Yeah.
Oh my God, some of them are so long. Then the other thing that is costing me so much money are tolls.
Yeah, I don't know. Brian gets hit with the tolls all the time.
Well, you don't do a toll road.
I don't really do tolls when I go to and from work.
And
And even when I'm at work, I don't get the tolls.
And I don't think about it, but it's costing me, I think, $180 a month
Yikes.
for tolls. And I
You
don't.
didn't talk to me about
Yes,
this.
I said they're charging me $45
Okay,
a week.
Brian, there is a setting in
I
Google
know,
Maps
but then it
that
takes
said-
25 more minutes to get any
Yeah,
place.
is it worth $180
No, because then
a
I'm
month?
using the gas that's up to $3 a gallon.
No, give and take.
Yep.
Give and take. So, I don't know. Are we going to stick around in Florida? Are we going to hang out here a little longer?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Of course
We
we
are.
are.
You
I
know?
love the 2 big things again for me. The weather, my job.
Yep. Mine's the weather and my lack of job.
Well, Brian, we should start accepting orders for the Salty Baker as of March 1.
I have all the packaging on its way, so we're going to start doing that, and hopefully, we can launch that by March 1st, so I can start baking some sweet treats for you.
Absolutely.
But until then, don't forget to live your lives
Out loud.
Bye.
Bye, guys.